Hello, Renee. You are first on. Hope everyone is having a good Wednesday. And my across the street neighbor just started mowing the grass in pitch dark. So if you hear that buzzing, it is my neighbor. Hi, Renee. Hi, Rhonda. Hello, ladies. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this impromptu Facebook Live. I was so excited to share this. I put a message earlier in the day on my Facebook page that I had found the perfect Easter treat. And I found these at a local convenience store when I was getting gas, and I thought it was kind of unique. I've never seen them. They are carrot cake flavored donuts. Limited edition, may I add. And they're small donuts, which is nice, but then they pack 6 of them together, so it's not really saving you any calories that they're mini. So this is what I brought home, and I thought this is kind of unique. I haven't given anything like this to friends for Easter, so I went into my craft room and I came up with the perfect box. Isn't this adorable? I love it. I used some of our new stamp sets and some of our old ones. And of course, I had to use some of the cute polka dot ribbon as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on how to make this. This is very easy, and all the dimensions and this video tutorial will be on my blog at the end of the evening. So let's get started. I used a piece of 8.5 by 11 piece of Grapefruit Grove cardstock. Believe it or not, this box needs exactly a size of the cardstock as 8.5 by 11. So we don't even have to cut the paper. I mean, could I make this any more easy for you, huh? All right, so let's go ahead and bring in my scoring board. Let's bring it in this way. Hope everybody's hanging in. It's kind of welcome to another day. We're kind of losing track of the days, and I'm having fun coming on and touching base with everybody, just so you have something to look at, something to spend some time doing. So let's get back to our project. This is the 11-inch side. This is the long side of the box, of the paper. I'm going to score at 1/2, 2.5, 8.5, 10.5. Okay, 1/2, 2.5, 8.5, 10.5. Let me show you here when I bring in this box. This box I designed so that you could open it from either end. Okay, the last box I think I did that was a similar size. One side I left closed and the other side was open. But this one, I designed it so you can have the flap to open on either end. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it on the short side. On the short side, we go at 1/2. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't. On the short side, we go at 2, 4, 6, and 8. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, let's go ahead and put our scoring board away. Hi, Deb, welcome. Nice to see everybody. And Bev, oh goodness, the gang's all here. All right, let's go ahead, and I'm gonna take my phone folder and I'm gonna crease on all those score lines. Remember, all the dimensions, if you're interested, will be on my blog this evening, along with this video tutorial I'll put on there too. If you're a visual learner, that helps a lot. I know, me too. I love this Grapefruit Grove. You don't usually get like a pastel orange that's so pretty. But yes, I will definitely miss it. That's the one thing I don't like about those colors. You fall in love with them and then they leave like an old boyfriend or something. I don't know. So here we go. We have all our creases. I mean, our score lines are creased. Okay, we're going to leave it in the portrait. Boy, I'm having trouble. We're at landscape position. Okay, and we're going to cut down here at the bottom where the thin rectangle is. And we're going to cut off the two outside, the little square and the small rectangle on both sides. So it's just going to leave that center portion there. And this is going to be the part that we use to put the sticky strip on and build the box. All right, so that's all the cutting we need to do there. Now on these, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut up. Here we're going to cut to the second score line. Okay, because we have the little lip on the bottom that's going to be that small flap that tucks in. So we don't have just the one score line. We have to go through one and go to the second. Okay, so I've got all those cut. We've got the 4 tabs. Now, as it goes together like this, okay, this one is going to be the one that closes. These two are going to be the shorter flaps, and this one is going to be gone. All right, so let me show you what I mean here. This one stays. This one goes. And then these two become shorter flaps that fold in. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to just take a little bit off both those sides there, because these are going to fold in underneath the lid. Okay. Okay, so there's the one side. We're going to turn it and do the exact same thing on this side. This is going to be the bottom. That's going to be one of the flaps that flaps in. This is going to be totally cut off. And then this is going to be one of the flaps. So I just kind of mirrored what I did at the top. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut those in like that. Okay. I also like to take a little bit off this little flap that's going to fold in. Not too much because you don't want it to slip back out. But you take a little tiny sliver off and it'll tuck in a little nicer. Okay, that is actually all the cutting that we have to do. Now before we put it together, I want to go ahead and put my Designer Series paper panels on. Now this, I used the INCOLOR Designer Series paper stack. Grapefruit Grove is a INCOLOR, and what Stampin' Up! Has done is they take all the INCOLOR groups and all the regular color groups, and they have a Designer Series paper stack that matches them exactly. So this is the Grapefruit Grove gingham pattern from that stack, but you get every single color of the INCOLORs in that stack. It's a great stack to have because you know it's going to match your paper exactly. So these are cut at 5 7/8 by 1 7/8. Okay. Now I'm going to, oops, sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow on the back. And I'm just going to lay the panel right in where each of the sides for the boxes are going to be. Really, really simple. I was just so flabbergasted that when I measured it out and drew it up, that we actually needed a piece of cardstock that was 8.5 by 11 to make it. I just thought that was, how did I do that? But That's just the size of the donut treat. So let's say thank you to the donuts. They fit perfectly in. All right. Whoops. Okay, so now we're going to put our last panel on there. Okay, now before we put it together, you see how on my box here, I cut a little tab there for your thumb. I always like to do that. And I'm going to use the 3/4 inch circle punch. And I'm just going to take a little snip out of each end here. Don't really even need, maybe like 1/4 of it. Okay, so there it is. All right, now it's time to build our box. How are we doing so far? Everybody following? All right, yeah. Okay, let's get my tear and tape out. And we're gonna put the tear and tape right along this little panel that we have left here. This is the 1/2 inch panel that was left. Okay, I'm going to turn the box over now, and I'm going to bring in my pick tool, and I'm going to grab the backing on that tear and tape. Then I'm just going to fold this over and lay it right down. And when you do it like that, it's much easier to get it together right where you want it to be. Okay? So there's my box, and then I'm just going to fold in the 2 tabs, and then I just tuck the lid like that. Okay, let's go ahead and put these donuts in here. And I want to tell you that everybody that makes a comment and shares this video tonight will be in the running for one of these. Okay, we're going to give away the 2 donut treat boxes today. So make sure you're commenting, most of you are, and make sure you're sharing away. We don't want anybody to miss this cool treat box. Okay, now we've got the treat box all put together. Let's go ahead and get one of my favorite ribbons, the polka dot tool. Okay, I've used this for so many of the spring projects that I've been buying lots of rolls. All right. But it just is perfect for this with the gingham. It just matches so well, gives it a nice spring look. All right, I'm going to tie that just to the left side here of my box. It's really easy to tie for you, those friends that don't like doing bows. This is about the easiest stuff to tie. Okay, let me pop him open a little bit. There we go. And then slide him down there. Come on, you. Why aren't you cooperating here? There we go. That's better. All right. I'm not even going to cut those. I think that's the perfect length. Let's see, maybe I'll... There, that's better. All right, I'm going to slide it down here to the end. Now, let's bring this guy in, and I'm going to show you how I made this little tag. Okay, the tag is actually adhered to the box and doesn't just hang from the ribbon just because it's... it just stays better and looks better for presentation purposes. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use some new product that I've been talking about a little bit, and I actually have a class to go kit that uses these, which I'll talk about later at the end. Hi Jody, happy Wednesday. But these 2 are called Label Me Lovely and Label Me, I always get these mixed up, Label Me Fancy. Okay, these 2 go together with the Layered with Kindness. This is a bundle. Okay, so we're going to be using these punches, and we're going to use the For My Friend stamp right here. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is take a piece of the Granny Apple Green, and we're just going to cut out the larger label. This is Label Me Fancy. Okay, that's the Label Me Fancy punch. All right, then we're going to go ahead and take a piece of Whisper White scrap. Bring that in here. And we're going to use the stamp that says For My Friend. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp that here on the Whisper White paper. Okay. All right. Let me get this closed up. All right. Now I'm going to take the other label punch that comes with this one. This is called Label Me. Oh, you think I'd be able to remember these? Label Me. This is Label Me Fancy. The other is Label Me Lovely. All right. So this one, I'm only going to be cutting out the middle section. So I'm not going to be using the little vines on the end. We just need this center section here. Okay. So I punch that out. And now I'm just going to bring in some dimensionals. And I'm going to adhere that right to the center of the Label Me Lovely. Okay, the larger one is Label Me Lovely. Lovely larger. That's how I'll remember. Okay, the smaller one is Label Me Fancy. All right, now, last touch here is the little bunny. Okay, and the bunny is from the CUCKOO for You. This is a set that is in the annual catalog, CUCKOO for You. And you can make a cuckoo clock with it and everything, and it's got beautiful dies, but it has this cute little bunny. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what I did. I stamped the bunny in Memento ink, and then I cut him out, fussy cut, so he's a fussy cut guy, okay? And then I used pumpkin pie, granny apple green, and crumb cake to color him in. Isn't he cute? I think he's super cute. All right, then what I did is I just took a little bit of glue to the edge of the label there. And I'm just gonna kind of put him on the very edge. We don't want him to cover up any of the words or anything, but we want him to be hanging on to the label. So there we go, there's the finished label. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put just one dimensional on the back. And I've got dimensional stuck to my fingers. There we go. And then I'm going to just put it here like that. And it just kind of looks like it's attached to the bow. So there you go. There are my two boxes. So who wouldn't love getting a whole bunch of donuts for Easter? I don't know. I would love that too. So if you have any questions about any of the dimensions, make sure you check out my blog. It has everything on it. Now, I do want to take a moment and show you the latest to-go kit that we have. Okay, I've been posting pictures, and I posted a little commercial on my Facebook page today, but this is the finished product. This is should be tied here, but I'm going to open it. This is a card box. Okay, and here we're using the Layered with Kindness bundle. All right, and it's a box that opens up this way, and then inside there are 4 cards. Okay, and you can choose what labels you want to put on them and what you'd like. 4 cards and 4 envelopes. And the kit includes all the materials that you need to make the box and the 4 cards and envelopes. Okay, I love this. This is just such a pretty spring craft kit. Now here is the information about the kit. What you get with your kit, you get the Layered with Kindness stamp set. You get the Layered Me Lovely punch. You get a pack of the best dressed, oh, I don't know where I put that. A pack, oh, here it is. A pack of the best dressed 6x6 paper stack. Okay. And a roll of the polka dot tool, my favorite. Okay. So you get those 4 things, and you get a kit. Looks like this, and everything in here will be the consumables that you need to put together your box and all 4 cards and envelopes. Okay, so we have 2 different options that are available. Option number 1 is everything I just mentioned, and that is $55. Okay, if you want to add the second punch, which is the Label Me Fancy punch. That's this one here. That's an additional $18. Okay? Or for all my team members and those friends that have already bought this the bundle, you can get the consumables only. That's this little pack here. And the directions for $20. I will also be doing a video tutorial that I will send to you once you order the kit. So keep that in mind. It'll be available for the whole month. And I'm really excited about it. I think it's a great set, something to do while you're home, and you can make it and then gift it to someone if you'd like. That's a great idea. But let me know if you're interested, and I would be glad to get it to you. Also, I've been doing a lot of videos in the last few days using the Ornate Garden Suite. Tomorrow I have another Facebook Live in the morning. I'm going to be doing a card and a box, and this is what the box I'm going to be doing. This is a box that holds a fragrance mist from Bath and Body Works. Okay, I think that's a great spring gift for someone, and I'll show you how to make this tomorrow. Really not very difficult, and it uses a lot of the cool dyes that come in the set as well. So if you are around tomorrow morning around 10, look me up, and we're going to make this, and we're also going to make one more card as well. We're so excited about the Ornate Garden Suite, and we're trying to show you as many items as we can using it. So this will be the one that I'll be doing tomorrow. So make sure you're commenting, make sure you're sharing, and tomorrow at my 10 o'clock Facebook Live, I will announce the winners of my donut treat boxes. So thanks for joining me. This was kind of an impromptu Facebook Live, but I'm glad you can join me. Take care. Miss you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.